everybody, it's Bridget with Bougie Budget Plans, coming to you today with a video on my haul from the 2026 California Pen Show. So if you don't know and you're new to my channel, I love fountain pens, I love planning, I love budgeting, all the things that help us stay organized together and allow us to either release or organize ourselves in a manner so that we know what our budgets look like, so that we know the things we've done, so that we can keep memories that we can look back on. With that being said, I was able again to get to the California Pen Show in Los Angeles, California for 2026. It was my first time going to this show, and of course I was able to grab some items while I was there, and I want to share those with you in today's video. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up at the pen show, then stay tuned and we're going to go through the items that I was able to get. So I'll see you soon. Hey everybody, welcome back to Bougie Budget Plans. This is Bridget. Thank you so much for sticking around for the video. I first want to say thank you so much for stopping by to check out the video or continuing to watch the video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On this channel we do all things planner, budget, and organizing. And if you are returning to my channel, then welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. As I mentioned in the introduction, today's video is going to be a 2026 California Pen Show haul. And please, before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'm going to be doing some new things this year, adding new products, if you don't know, to my budget and planning shop, rebranding, and just trying to do as many videos as you guys want to see. So if there's something you want to see, let me know down in the comments below, and I would be happy to do some videos. I do have some upcoming videos. I'm going to do a planner storage video so you can see how I store all my planning and budgeting supplies. I'm also going to do some fountain pen 101 videos. I want to share what I'm learning about fountain pens with you. And then I am also going to get back into doing some budget videos. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's get this video started. So what I have right here, just to start, this is the actual pen show book. It is actually in Torrance, California, but that's like, I guess you could say a suburb of Los Angeles. So Los Angeles, California is where it is. We did stay in a Hilton Tapestry hotel there, but this is the pen show book right here, and they just have their sponsors in there, as well as their seminar schedules, their map layouts for the banquet rooms where they had all their vendors. This young man right here is he handcrafts pens. He's amazing. Had beautiful fountain pens and ballpoint pens. His name is Polly, and basically he had a table at the event, and I wanted to share this. I'm also going to share some things from his sister, but beautiful pens, handmade, and I just think he is a great artist, and I think he's going to do great things. So I wanted to share that with you. Then we have the Traveler's Times. This is from the Travelers Company, of course. They were there, and we were allowed to grab these. This tells about the Traveler's Notebook, the company itself, and different things about Traveler's Company. So if you're familiar with that type of planner, which is called a TN, they were there, and I was able to grab some things from them. This is my bag from the Traveler's Company. It just says Traveler's Factory. And then we have the Pen World magazine. This is the latest version. I'm gonna, if I'm like sitting around, I'll be reading this. You can get subscriptions for this. So this is the information right here if you want that, if you're into pens. Everyone is not into pens, but their information is right down here. You can get a subscription for that, which I may do, so that way I can keep up with what's coming out, where the shows are, things like that. It is good for that. The next thing, which you can see, I did get a new pen, so we will have a pen day video, and it was an Esterbrook pen, and this is their little bag that they gave me. I have one similar to this for Coffee Monsters Co. when I bought the Coffee Monsters fountain pen. And then last but not least, I got some little linty things on my bag, but I'll fix that. I'll go ahead and cut those off later. But this is my California pen show bag. It's a little tote, and it is canvas, red and cream. And then again, it has the sponsors on it. So a really nice bag that, you know, if you want to carry around some small things, you can do that. So as I said, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Grab something to drink, some tea, water, whatever you want, coffee, and let's go through this haul. Let me show you what I got. So let's start. First things first, one thing that I did need to get was a pen case, a more durable pen case. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Because I do have some higher dollar pens, not like thousands of dollars, because I'm moving back into utilizing fountain pens, but this is a leather hardcover fountain pen, and I have to find out where I got it from, but they are normally at all of the pen shows. And this is like a, I don't know if you want to call it a tan or a camel colored leather. You open the top right here, and then it has like this suede like feel, and then this is where you store your pens. So you can take this and fold it under, and you can sit it up like that. You can take this out so that if you're displaying your pens so they don't roll, so you can do that. And I'm going to show you real quick. This is my cloth and paper pen case, which I am going to keep for my everyday pens. But this one is one that, let's see, let me do it this way. And these pens are not inked right now, so I need to polish them for sure. And this is why I wanted to make sure that I got a case. When I show my new pen, it will be in here as well. But these are some that I have, just to give you an idea. So if you wanted to have these out and maybe you want to utilize them, you would sit them here. They don't roll around. You don't have to worry about dropping them on the tip or anything like that. And then what you could do is you slide this back in here. And this video might be a little long, guys. As I mentioned, I'm going to try to not make it too long, but it might be just because of, you know, the number of things that I have to show you. So really, really nice. You close the top on it right here. And then that is the case right there. Okay. So that is one thing that I did pick up, which I guess I'll just leave those in there. And then once we get the new one, I'll put that in there. So really, really nice. I love it. I want to say this was $40. But really nice quality, and this one is one if I want to take my pens to a show to have them worked on, or if I just want to have them at the show meeting up with a group, whatever the case may be, I don't have to worry about them. They're safe in there. Okay, so that's going to be that pen case. I'm going to sit that to the side. As I mentioned, this pen case I'm going to use for my regular everyday pens, because I do use a fountain pen for everyday writing, and that's what I'll use that for. So let me show you, I'm going to show you two things. So I took 2 classes while I was there. You do have to pay for the classes at the pen show. This pen show is normally at the same time every year in LA, from what I'm understanding. And the class prices range from anywhere from free up to, I think it was $80 or $90, something like that, maybe even $100, but don't quote me on the exact amount on the high end. But I took an actual fountain pen basics class. I always try to take that just to refresh, because again, I'm starting back with the whole fountain pen thing, and I didn't want to take it. So when we got to the class, they actually had us some Rhodia dot grid paper, a notebook that they had sent to them. So I love Rhodia paper. It's a very good paper, and if you know and have fountain pens, then you know. But with fountain pens, just know the paper, the ink, the pen itself, they all matter, and it determines how well that pen's going to write, how it's going to feel to you. So some dot grid paper that I got in this notebook, which they gave to us at the free fountain pen basics class. Okay, I'm going to sit that to the side. So then I also took a journaling class. It was the Art and Science of Creative Journaling. I'll have to, oh, her name is, that the instructor was Jean Florini, okay? And she actually had a table at the conference, at the planner conference. Now, with that being said, we got this little package. So you got the little folder here, which she did sell them at the event as well, with all of this stuff in it for journaling. And I felt I was kind of stuck with the journaling because I felt like I didn't know what to write. I was definitely getting better as time goes on, but I want to be more consistent and I want to know what to write, you know, using prompts and things like that. So this is her information right here. I want to make sure you could see it. It's right here at the top, okay? And she is amazing. I love this class. So what we got in that little package, you got images right here. And I want to show you this, which this is duplicate, but she did give us like images because she was talking about how everything you see, you can use it when you journal in one way or another. We did get stickers in there, things like this. So ephemera, you know, a lot of them were made by her friend who I know from the Dallas Pen Show. You can see that. It's Happiness Handmade LLC. She does these really beautiful clear stickers, almost like washi type stickers, but they're really gorgeous. So you can find her online. You know, she put more pictures in here, things like that, more ephemera. These are some of the beautiful stickers that you can use to journal. There were cutouts like these right here, so like some flower cutouts. You have little pieces of paper that you can use. There is some glitter paper, things like that. So tons of stuff in here that you can use to journal, just depending on your mood. I'm more of a neutral colors person, so that's why I grabbed this one, because she just let us grab whichever one we wanted as far as the packages. So I'm kind of neutral a lot of times. So you have little cards that you can put quotes on, which I love that idea. She gave us some with the quotes on them. And like I said, the young lady, Danielle from Happiness Handmade, she made these. So you can see that it's kind of that washi type paper. More stickers, you know, more paper. So glitter, kind of glitter-like paper there. And then we got like a page of words and stickers, which I love this right here. So you can see it has different stuff on here. So you could definitely cut these out and use them separately. Maybe you want to use it as a background and you put it like over the whole sheet of paper. Just depends on what you want to do. But these I really like because I can see myself cutting them out and just using the individual words. So that was really cool. Then I thought that was neat. She gave us some tea, which I love tea. And mine, I got organic peppermint, perfect. Love that. And then she gave us a little journal to write in. What I did do is write down some of the notes from the class in the back. And then I did do one thing in the front. But I have my own journal, which I'll be using. But, you know, she just gave us an idea of how to write, how to come up with ideas for journaling. And she gave us that, which is really good paper because, of course, it's Midori paper. So she also gave us some stencils. So we got these stencils right here to use. Let me show you like this so that way you could see it. So it's got all the standard, you know, stencils on it. And you've got squares, you've got word bubbles, you've got lines, arrows, flags, everything, hearts, dots, squares. You got everything on there. Then she gave us another stencil right here, which this one is letters, and it looks like a script font type letter stencil. So we got that. And then one last stencil she gave us was this round stencil, which you could have so much fun with. I could see doing a lot of things with this stencil. So, and then last but not least, we got a Zig metallic marker. And then we got this fine point Le Pen writing marker, or pen, writing pen. It was a pen, I think. Yeah, it's just like a needle point almost. So you got that all in that one package. package from that one class to help you with journaling and writing. So I thought that was like an amazing class, and I did tell her that, and I'm happy to share her information. I'm not sure if she does the classes online because she is a professor like me. And I know she said she's retired, but she teaches at a university still. I don't think we ever retire. But this is her information again. And you can definitely check her out. So there's that. That was the first class, well, second class that I went to. Then the third class that I did pay for was a nib tuning class. If you are into fountain pens, you should know, or you may already know, that fountain pens, you want them to write to fit you and your style and what you like. So I took this nib tuning class. Again, they gave us this, I want to say it was $80 or $85 for that class, and then gave us all these tools that you would need to make sure your fountain pen works properly. Okay. His name was Lenny, and I'm trying to be careful because there's one in here that these are sharp and they're gauges or feelers. I forgot. I have to look at all the notes again. But you actually got some brass, which it's for fluffing the pen. You got some finger cutters right there. You got a Brillo pad, which I'll tell you what that's for. You got these gauge feelers right here. You got 2 of them. So this helps with the flow of your pen. You got these blue paper towels, which you can buy these from Walmart or wherever you shop, Costco. We got these, which there are 2 of them, one white, one green, for sanding or smoothing your fountain pen. And I'll say smoothing, not sanding. But then they gave us instructions, okay? And his name is Lenny Iger. That's who taught that class. He was super fun, very sweet. And then, last but not least, something you would need to tune your fountain pen, which they can get expensive. They gave us a loop, a pen loop. And these are amazing for looking at your pen. They have an LED. If you look, you can see kind of, I don't want to shine that in the camera. You can see the light on it, an LED and a UV light, but the LED is the one you would use for your fountain pen. Oops. Sorry, I turned that back on and I meant to turn it off. So, and it's rechargeable, so we got the little charging cable for it. So that was an amazing class. I learned a lot. We were also given, last but not least, a pen to work with. Yes, you can bring your own pen to this class. It just depends on what you want to do. Because I was a bit nervous, I did not want to work on one of my nice fountain pens, of course. I do have some other ones that I'm not going to say they're not nice, but they were not ones I wanted to practice on. So I did not use those. And let me tell you real quick, if you have a fountain pen, you always get ink on your hands, right? And it doesn't come off for days. Doesn't matter. I've tried it. You can wash it with dishwashing liquid, Clorox. You can do all kinds of things and scrub. The ink is going to be on there. They have told me if you wet this Brillo pad, the ink will come off immediately. So I'm going to try it. No, I don't think you should be scrubbing so hard as to scrub your skin off, but they said that this works. That's what does it. I trust these people. They have hundreds and hundreds of fountain pens. They've been doing this for years, so I believe what they say. So they also gave us this fountain pen to practice on, which I did practice on it in the nib tuning class. And let me grab the Rhodia paper. So now it is a Pelican Inio fountain pen, I think is the way you pronounce that. It's in silver. That's the color I wanted. And I don't know if this was a medium or a fine. I'll have to check. I don't remember. I don't know why I want to say they were medium or something. I don't know if it's in there. I'll have to check. But it does write well. It does write very well. So let's see. It is a Pelican Inio. So this will be one of my everyday pens. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So it writes well. So definitely writes very well, really smooth, but it's going to be an everyday fountain pen. You can use a cartridge or converter. Right now it has a cartridge in it, and that's fine. That's okay. So that will go in my everyday fountain pen bag right here. So fountain pen case. So we did get that with the class as well. They were donated by Pelican, and there was one young lady that won like a $1,200 fountain pen in the class. I was hoping I would win it, but I didn't, and that's okay. But we did get that also. So with that class, we got all of those items and learned how to tune our fountain pen nibs. The next thing I want to show you, because I do love stickers. Remember I showed you the young man who made the pen. So this is his sister. Oh, sorry y'all, that's out of frame. Please check her out. Go follow her. She does stickers. And she was there, and I love her stickers. They're so, so cute. It's called Glimmeries, or I think it's Glimmeries. I think that's what it is. So, but this is her information right here. These are the stickers I bought from her. And this one, she said, is called Tempura. So like a little cat purring. So I thought this was super cute. Then she had this one. It's a little strawberry. I like that one because I love strawberries. And then she had this one with a fountain pen, which is a fairy. So that one's really nice as well. And then this one, I'm guessing she made for her brother because it's his name on there, Polly. And then it has this little puppy with the pen. So that's super cute. And then this support handmade, which I love this one. So he, like I said, he hand makes his own pens, and they're all really nice die cut vinyl stickers. So I love, love, love her stickers. Again, please, please, please go check her out. Her stickers are really, really nice, and I think she's gonna do well with this. So that's her information. Okay, so now, and y'all are going to be mad at me because I don't know, I don't remember where I got this from. Let me start with the stamps. So I have been looking for these ink stamps, and I think it's Shashiata is how you say that. These are oil-based ink stamps. They don't bleed, they don't run or anything like that. They're permanent, okay? So this is brown right here, and then I got it in black as well. I got this for my journaling, for my planning, so that I can stamp stuff in it. And I could not find them online. If I did, they were like the little bitty square ones, and I wanted the full-size ones. Next thing that I do have to do is find out where to get the ink refill, like the liquid to refill the pad. That's gonna be my next thing. Even though I know I'm probably not gonna, this won't dry out really quick, but I am going to find that. And there was a vendor there. I cannot remember their name. I think it emailed me a receipt. I may have it. If I do, I will try to put it down in the bottom of the description. And tell me if you guys use, in the comments, let me know if you guys have stamps that you use. I have like a Coffee Monster stamp that I haven't used. I have my fountain pen sample, or my fountain pen swatch sample stamp that I have, so that's why I wanted these, because if you look for my fountain pens, I have a Midori folder, which you can see I've started getting ink and stuff all on it, but it is how I swatch my fountain pen inks when I get them, so that I know what inks I have. And this stamp right here, I have been just using a stamp that I had from Cloth and Paper, which is a subscription that I get, and I wanted to have a more permanent stamp. So this is my swatch sample booklet, and that's what I bought it for. Now, I bought ink pads, so I bought stamps that I could use in my planner, that I could use in my journal. So let me show you. This was another one. It's called Everyday Explorers is where I got this from. I will also try to put that in the description. So if you look, they had these 3x4 stamps, which are super duper cute. And basically, you pull them out, and whatever stamp you want to use, you just pull it off. I've been keeping them together so that next I have to find out how to wipe them off. But you just take it off and you put it on the acrylic block. You peel it off, and then you press it on your stamp pad, and of course you stamp it. So this one has a camera, it has a regular pen, it has a fountain pen, it has a little notepad here, it has planners right here, scissors, a little star, and then a little calendar. So I got 3 of them because it made sense to buy 3 or more, because one, if I remember right, one was like $10 or $18. Or something like that, and if you got 3 you got a bit of a discount. I also got this one, which is more fountain pen based, because you have a pen nib there, you have a pen nib here, you have it like a pen nib where, I'm sorry if you got that glare, there we go, where it's like it's in an ink puddle. You have currently inked right here, you have new ink day, you have a checklist for bottle, cartridge, and sample, you have a brand and name stamp, pen and nib stamp, and then you have some little ink bottles for swatching, which I might try those in my swatch book. I'm not sure yet, but I thought this was cute. And then you have some regular check boxes right there. Okay, so that was the second one. And then the third one I bought, which I used right here. Okay, let me flip this. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. It may be a little blurred, but right here, this says pen show and date. This one right here says, let me see. Okay, there we go, y'all. This is better. I had it kind of upside down. This one says Pen Show Workshop, Pen Show Exclusive right here, Pen Show Meetup, added to collection, all the pens, Can't Stop, Won't Stop right there. This one says My Show Haul. This one says New Ink and Pen Friends. So a lot of really cute stamps that are reusable. As I said, I'm new to the whole stamp thing as far as these kind of stamps, and I think they're, I don't want to say vinyl, but some type of plastic that's durable but flexible. And then I bought a small acrylic block and this is what you, I'm sorry, this is what you put the stamps on when you're stamping. You just stick them to it, they stay, you press it on the pad and then stamp. So I have that, which I think these are so cute, gonna come in handy with the planner as well as the journal. So I did get these, and those were from everydayexplorers.co. That is where those came from. Okay, so next, you guys, and let me show you this. Oh, and I did get stickers from them right here. So these were the free stickers that they gave me. I did use some of them when I was journaling because it was for the pen show, but I did use these. So those were some stickers that they gave me with the purchase. The other free thing that I forgot to show you that I got, this is ink, and it is blue. It is Pelican Tint Ink 4001. So this is fountain pen ink that we got with the class. We didn't use it. They were like, oh yeah, just take it. You know, we didn't use it. And I've never used Pelican ink before. I've heard that it's a really good ink. Some of their like basic colors. So I did get this, and this is a Pelican ink. If you are wanting to get into fountain pens, or you are into fountain pens, you know it's all about the jars that they are in, and this is a nice, interesting one. I have others, and if you check back, it's not loaded yet, but I'm gonna have that stationery tour video, and you'll see in there how I store my fountain pen ink, because that is on that same stationery shelf. So then I also purchased 1 bottle of ink. That was my budget with that. And this is Wearingeul ink, and the color I got is so beautiful. It's Bram Stoker Dracula. They said it normally sells out pretty quick, and there were like 2 left. That was it, and that was by Saturday. This ink, if you look, is a shimmer ink. I think you can see it in there, and this color is just beautiful. Hopefully you can see the shimmer in it. I will do a video because I think I'm going to ink my new fountain pen with it. So if you look at that color though, it's a gorgeous color. It's a beautiful bottle. It's very simple, but it's so pretty. And I hope you can see the purple in it. But there's a purple shimmer in it. Okay, so that was the ink I purchased right there. I think it was $25, I want to say. And this is what size bottle is this? I don't remember. I just took it out and then put it back. Let me see what size bottle it is. Um, I don't know. I want to say maybe this is a 5 or 10. I would say 5 maybe. But they come in different size bottles depending on the ink, and that company's style as to how they're going to do that. So I did also get some ink. So next, because I want to save the best for last, I'm going to show you my pen and what I got. My new fountain pen. So I purchased, and let me go back wide. I purchased a new fountain pen. I'm super excited about it. I did not know this is the one I was going to get, but if you've ever seen any of my other videos, then you know, and I'm trying to get close up here, then you know that I love Snoopy, because you probably have seen my Apple Watch with Snoopy on it. I keep it on there. I don't normally change it. I've loved Charlie Brown since I was a kid. I would watch all the Charlie Brown cartoons, the Valentine's, the Thanksgiving, the Halloween, the Christmas, their little, I think it was like, there was some great camping trip or something where they went to camp. But at any rate, I love peanuts. And so I bought me a Snoopy fountain pen, an Esterbrook SD Snoopy fountain pen. So with that, I got 2 free things. I got the case with it, and I got this. So I'm going to open this up first. And let me go grab something. Hang on one second, because I need to open this up. It's sealed. Okay, you guys, so as I was saying, I'm back. So they gave me this free and the pen case free. And he's like, oh, do you want a bookmark? It's this gorgeous Esterbrook fountain pen nib bookmark. I love it so much. I saw it online because I didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to open it until I was with you guys. And that's when I wanted to open it. So you get the whole look of it right there. And it's weighty. So it's not, light or thin or anything like that. And it is brass. So I did get this Esterbrook fountain pen nib bookmark. And I love it. It's gorgeous. So let me put that back in here. I don't want to scratch it up yet. I will eventually once I use it, because I do read regular books as well as my Kindle books. So let's start out with the case. So this is the box that the case comes in. It's a little less, I don't know the word I want to use. It's thin compared. It feels like regular cardboard to the pen box, but it's similar. It has Peanuts Esterbrook, and it has this statement on it right here: becoming part of the Peanuts world never sounded so fun. And when you flip it over, it has the Peanuts cartoon, just like in the paper. This is their 75-year anniversary, and I couldn't resist it when I saw it and wrote with it. So this is the case that it comes with it that they did give me, and it has Snoopy on it. So you can see Snoopy right there, and this is secure, you guys. I'm not sure if they stitched it on, which I believe they did, because I can see the stitching. And then it's the puffy material, like a puffy coat. You have a key ring, and then you have a clip right here that you can use, and then right here, if you want to put your pen in it, you can secure it right here by just tightening that up, and then it'll keep your pen secure in there. So I love it so much. I love it so much. This, I think, is probably gonna be one of my favorite pens, I'm telling you, because it writes so well. But let's get to the pen. Let's get to the pen. And y'all let me know, have y'all ever been to a pen show? Is it something you think you would be interested in? Do you use fountain pens? Tell me down below in the comments. So this is my Snoopy Esterbrook SD fountain pen. So it says the same thing on the side. It has the same comic strip on the back. It has this little loop, and basically you just open it up right here. And the pen is in there, and I did rip it a little bit, y'all, when I was messing with it, admiring it, but still. But the box is fine, so I'm gonna go in a little bit. Okay, so this is the pen here, and this is the Snoopy Esterbrook SD. If you look right here on the clip, it has Snoopy, and this is not painted on. It is etched in to the pen. It says Peanuts. It says Snoopy right here. It says Esterbrook. In the finial right there, it says Peanuts 75. See y'all? That's why you need this case right here that I got. Okay, so it is a twist fountain pen, and then it has this beautiful red. right here. So it has that red. And then you have gold here, gold accents here. And I'm not sure if y'all could see it, but if you look right in there, it has a bubble. It has a word bubble that says good grief. So Charlie Brown's little saying right there. So it has that. I love this pen. It does have some weight to it. And let me show y'all real quick with the case. So I'll come back to the case. Let me do that. I'll come back. I'm going to sit it there because it comes, like I said, with the converter. I'm sorry, with a cartridge if you want to use a cartridge. If you want to use a converter, it does come with a converter too. It's inside the pen. And there it is right there. So it's a pretty nice size converter in there. To me it is. It's, you know, you have to refill it, but I think it's a nice size converter. I've seen bigger ones. I think Twisby has one that's a little bigger, not much. But there's that. You have the converter. You have right here your registration card. And then this is the cutest thing on the box. If you look right there, it has them on that famous wall that they sit on and talk and all of that. But the cutest part to me is this little shirt right here. Let me widen it a little bit. So it has this little shirt to polish your pen. Now, when I say polish, I mean like I've been touching this and I might just do this, but I don't think I would use this in reference to ink, wiping the pen off, removing ink. But this is so cute. It has a little t-shirt with Snoopy on it, and that comes in there. So that is my new pen. I'll do a video on it and show everyone it writing. Oh, and let me show you real quick on the inside right here. It says all you need is love, a dog, and a pen. So this is gorgeous as well. Love it, love it, love the inside of it. I'm super excited about my pen. As I mentioned, I'll do a pen day video. This is just a haul video as far as this one, but I will do a pen day video and I'll write with it. I'll probably be doing videos all day today. But that is my new pen, my Esterbrook SD Peanuts fountain pen. And yes, I can put it in there. I'll put it in there later. I know I said I was going to show you, but there's so much. I need to keep going. Then with Esterbrook, they also gave me some blotting paper. So with fountain pens, sometimes if they are very wet writing fountain pens or very wet writing inks, you want to have blotting paper because I've done it before. It's all throughout my journal. It will smear because it has to have time to dry, just like if you were using a ballpoint pen. So they gave me these Bungu Box blotting papers, which I thought were cute and I thought that was sweet. They were like, oh, do you want some blotting paper? So it has birds on it, and they're beautiful, very beautiful artistry and work. So these are 2 whole blotting papers, 2 full sheet blotting papers right here. This one is a full sheet, and then these, you can tear them off. They're perforated, but there are 3 on here, just different views. So 5 blotting sheets. I have some Coffee Monster blotting sheets that I got a while back when I think it was when I went to the Dallas pen show, because they have one here in Texas in Dallas. And it's a pretty nice one. I enjoyed it. I would go back just because it's close to home too. So that was these. So now my favorite that I wanted to open that I was excited about. So as I mentioned, I showed you the Travelers Company bag, and I showed you the little what do they call it, newsletter, and I purchased some things from Travelers Company. I do already have some Travelers Company items. I have some notebooks. Well, I have inserts, not notebooks. They're called inserts. I have some inserts. So with that being said, I went, and their line was long, y'all, all the time. I will do a pen show video as well. My husband was nice enough to record it for me. But what I did get from Travelers to go with the notebook that I did purchase, I got the number 8 Travelers notebook, the 3-pocket zipper case, and it is plastic, okay? So, but it has 3 pockets. It has a zipper, and it has pockets here and here and so on. So I did buy this. And this goes into the Traveler's Notebook. Then I bought, because of the notebook I bought, which I'm getting to, I bought 2 of the black refill paper Traveler's Notebook inserts, okay? I think once you see what notebook I bought, that you will know why I bought this black paper. So this is the notebook I bought. This is a limited edition Traveler's Company notebook called Love and Trip. I might be a little late, but at least I arrived to the party, okay? But they had them there at the show, and they only had a few. And this is special because from what I understand, every year Travelers comes out with a particular limited edition notebook. And they've never had a notebook like this because it's red. And everyone loves this red. I think I had seen it before, but I didn't get it because I was like, oh, whatever, you know. And then when I got there and I saw it, I fell in love. So I purchased it. So this is the Love and Trip notebook, which I will be unboxing in another video on its own. But you guys, that is the end of this video. I'm trying not to make this long. That is my haul from the 2026 LA California Pen Show. These are the things that I purchased. And I'm so excited to share them with you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, planner videos and budgeting videos and more. And please give me a thumbs up on this video and let me know, do you go to pen shows? Is it something you're interested in? Is it something you would be interested in? And I want to thank you guys again for checking out my channel and watching the video, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.